So I was watching all the footage from the interviews, and I'm so sick of everybody being so mean to each other. I mean, I know it's like we're all going through this really hard time right now because of the economy and jobs and stuff, but all anybody ever focuses on is the negative stuff. You know, like with Michael, we had that one just misunderstanding about the whole cheating thing, you know, and it just turned out he was working a lot of nights, you know, but none of my friends believe him. Like Jenny is like, oh God, I really hate your husband, Emily. Anyway, so I made this big board so you could all sign up to run a particular meeting, and I put myself down for tonight. I'm going to make everybody remember their first date. I'm going to force them to focus on positive stuff, even if it makes them miserable. I know a lot of couples in trouble, so I'm starting a group for therapy. Group therapy without the therapist. And the genius part, I'm going to video the meetings and make a documentary out of it. We're going to show people you don't have to have money to get. Hi guys, welcome back.
Oh, hey.
And Tom, thank you for bringing the new camera. We can shoot lots more stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
Diane Kathleen O'Brien.
Oh my God, Eric, look at this picture and tell me you're not in love.
Oh yeah, honey. She's a little heartbreaking.
8 weeks old and already has Terry wrapped around her little finger.
As well she should.
I love my daughter, no question, but she looks exactly like Terry's mom. It kind of creeps me out in the middle of the night.
Just because she breaks your heart, don't let her miss her own head start. Pediasure for infants.
Ignore him. He's on a jingle deadline.
What, so you got a regular job?
You know, enough to pay the bills.
Oh well, good
That's
for
so
you,
cool.
kid.
Hey, it's all due to Tom here.
Glad I could get you a job anyway.
Thomas, let's not start with that.
I got Tom a bike messenger job. Turns out owning a bike and being able to ride one, two different things.
So hey you guys, I think we should, I really think we should get started.
That's fine.
Late. I don't want
Let's
Michael
do
to
it.
go home and, you know,
Okay.
trying to get here because it'll make him mad.
What?
You're in my seat.
Says who?
It was my seat before.
What are we in kindergarten?
Oh, Thomas, come on, don't start this
Those little black chairs make my ass bleed.
TMI, Jerry Maguire.
He doesn't mean literally.
Okay, look, no one says we have to sit in the same seat.
Yeah, let's just shake things up a little bit.
Come here, my little Eric Estrada.
All right. Oh, no!
Bleeding arse.
That was embarrassing.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've replaced rest with nonstop coffee drinking.
Yeah, Kathleen only sleeps 45 minutes at a time, all night long.
Holy Carol Channing, Colin Farrell.
Yeah, the nickname thing is never going to stop, so just give in to it.
Can we at least change mine?
If you behave, Lindsay, I'll let you out of jail on good behavior.
Took her to see 3 different doctors, no one knows what the hell to do.
My father had better suggestions.
Fuck, I thought we agreed your father stays away from the baby.
was trying to help.
I caught him giving her an eye dropper full of booze.
Just a little bit of whiskey to help her sleep. He did it with my brothers all the time.
Yeah, look at they turned out.
I can't believe you're starting already. Already with my father?
It's like they're living with William Shatner, you know, from that Twitter show on CBS.
So I watched all the footage from last year, and I think I know what we did wrong.
What?
You never focus on each other's positive parts.
Oh, trust me, I focus plenty on Danny's positive parts.
So tonight, you're gonna relive your very first date.
How are we supposed to do that?
Yeah, my arm was in a cast.
Well, you know, you can talk about it, or you can you can imagine it. Like sometimes when Michael and I are having a tough moment, I daydream our first date in my head.
That explains a lot.
And sometimes I even make improvements.
That explains even more.
Like now I'm wearing this cute little white dress with sparkly shoes, and it's May instead of January because we're walking outside almost the whole
He
time.
made you walk outside in January. Did he even offer you his coat?
What is your problem with Michael?
Emily, you're the one that said you thought Michael was cheating.
What?
He was totally cheating, all right.
Okay, you know what? Maybe your problem is that you guys all have to see the worst in people. But you know, I choose to believe the best in my husband. I think that that's a really good thing. But if you want to make fun of that, you just go right ahead.
It's all right.
Go on.
Not making fun of anybody.
Eric, you want to make fun of it? Well, I'm not doing this tonight. You guys can just go. No more Michael bashing?
I promise, if I want to bash Michael, I will.
We promise.
We promise.
We'll even go first.
Of course we will.
I've actually been thinking about our first date a lot lately.
Oh, Dancing Danny makes his way into my dreams all the time.
Eric, we met our agency counselor this week, Lorraine.
She has the hots for Danny. I think you should use it to our advantage.
Eric.
I'm just saying a few sexual favors might come in
Well,
handy.
we wouldn't need any favors if you hadn't boosted your Aunt Kay's car when you were 15.
That is a sealed record.
Wait, you stole a car.
Cass was playing at the Fox and I wasn't allowed to take the bus.
And the first thing they do is a background check.
And
if
we
they
got our
dig up
driving
any...
records today, too.
Yes, we did.
And
I'm not the best driver in the world.
2 points. That's just the official
We
record.
live in New York City.
So
Who drives?
why we're doing all of this.
Honey, don't act like you're surprised about the whole kid thing. We talked about it on our very first date.
No, we didn't love her. I remember
Yes,
that.
we did. We were at the park.
Wrong. It was Club 66. It was 80s night, all Bee Gees, all night
No,
long.
that's where we met, but it was not our first date.
Excuse me, Barbara, but there was drinking and there was dancing and a little late night making out. I think that's a date.
Do you have to make me sound like such a slut?
Oh, please, you were the flying nun.
I love Sally Field.
Danny wouldn't sleep with me for 6 weeks. He put it on his phone calendar.
Oh, I remember that.
And Emily, would you please tell Eric why I wouldn't sleep with him?
Because I was bigger than Kirstie Alley and not as much fun.
Because I thought you were the one. And I didn't want to be some pretty boy you just slept with one night.
Well, slap me twice and buy me a cupcake.
So, the day after the Bee Gees, we met in the park.
That's right, we did.
He brought a blanket with some bagels.
Fat cream cheese.
Because he thought I'd like that.
And you did.
I did. And we just sat and we talked about our lives, about our futures, what we wanted, our families. And there were these kids playing on a swing, and I said, I want kids someday.
And I said, honey, I hate to break it to you, but our kind cannot procreate.
But I wanted it anyway. And Eric said to me, then you shall have it, my darling. Whatever makes you happy. And he had me. Palm of his hand.
And damn it, I'm gonna throw that thing out.
It's the sitter.
Consider.
Wait, did you adopt a baby?
We wanted to tell you together, but she's always on the damn BlackBerry.
Tell us what, Tom?
About little Bob. He did the cutest thing today.
Everything is fine, thank goodness. She wanted to leave early.
Before we got back.
Can you believe that? I told her she left early, we'd sue.
Oh my God, they adopted a baby.
Okay, put photographs, man. Come on, give us the pictures. I want to see that story.
Do you have the
Keep us
video?
informed. Leave it with the
Little
news.
whimper thing. Oh,
Congratulations.
so,
Eric, you have to throw them a baby shower.
Yeah, with that rum punch drink, best fucking baby shower ever, huh?
yes, you
Ever, huh?
a neat little Bob party.
No, that's a great idea.
It's a puppy.
A puppy?
We named him Robert after Thomas's dad, but you know that's just such a big name for such a little guy.
Hey, and I hear you about the sleep thing, man. Little bugger has to go out every 2 hours, all night long.
We have pee pads all over the floor, but I mean, I don't have to tell you guys, you have kids, you understand? Just changes everything.
They have turned the corner to Crazy Town.
So, guys, can we please get back to the meeting?
Jeez. Terry and Jerry talked about their kids for like a half an hour.
Don't get defensive, honey. Emily doesn't have any dependents.
Right,
so
right. She doesn't get it. She's not in the club, right, buddy? Hmm? And damn it, seriously.
It's off. It's off. There. Calm down. You used to do the same thing.
I never left my BlackBerry on.
Excuse me, our first date?
I was showing off.
You were not.
Your ex was there.
Of course. He took me to Delmonico's. I mean, of course Leonard's there.
Skippy came by the table like 6 times. I had to up my game. I had my buddy Eric email me every 10 minutes, make me seem important.
He ordered the most expensive champagne on the menu, which of course I delighted in, but I told him, no matter how drunk I get, I do not put out on the first date.
He made me chase her, all right.
We had so much fun.
Until Skippy started showing up at the table every 5 minutes.
Honey, what is your problem with Leonard? I married you, didn't I?
Yeah, how'd that turn out for you? You're working. I'm a stay-at-home dad.
Went to the drive-in for our very first date. Boy, I was glad I drove that Chevrolet.
Seriously, you have got.
Okay, I'll put it down.
Whenever there's an awkward pause, I just play something on my guitar. Works like a charm.
So you guys went to the drive-in.
That is so cute and
Yeah.
quaint.
I found the only operating drive-in in Nashville.
Yeah, we laid on a blanket in the bed of his truck.
Nice.
And argued.
Of course you did.
Well, he was convinced that New York was the next major country music
Oh
market.
God, you were so feisty.
Yeah, you were the first guy that thought that was cute.
And 2 weeks later, I convinced her to move here with me.
Wait a minute. You moved to New York with a man you'd only known for 2 weeks?
No, I moved to Queens with a guy I'd only known for. Yeah, I voted for Austin. Too.
I love Austin.
Yeah, but Garth Brooks had sold out Central Park.
I know. We wound up exactly where we are today because of our first date.
Yeah, we did.
The only person I know who needs Lao Tzu more than Tom? Jenny.
Yeah, our first date was brilliant.
Well, it was just, normal.
Wait, I
Nothing.
thought you said your arm was in a cast.
Oh, right. Tell them about the cast.
Oh, well, I was working on a piece down in St. Sebastian's down in Brooklyn.
A beautiful 3-story stained glass window.
Yeah, and the guys, the church, they wanted to use their own fellas to do the rigging, save some money. So I'm there till around, after midnight, and the entire thing falls down on top of
Oh my God.
No, I'm fine. But the arm gets trapped. So I call 911. Guess who answers the phone? It took the ambulance an hour to get there. Jerry stays on the phone the whole time.
He could have been bleeding. Standard operating procedure.
Not exactly standard.
Just
So I walk out of the hospital, arm in a cast, the whole bit, and there's this woman there asking for this Irish guy named Terry.
I was worried about him. His cell phone died before the ambulance got there.
Yeah. So I asked her for coffee.
And I said, how about pancakes at my place instead?
Living in the apartment for 24 hours.
No, I definitely get it now.
You get what?
Aldabra tortoise and the guava leaf.
Is that a different language?
No, Lao Tzu says that if you move through life with the wisdom of the tortoise, his love for the guava leaf will guide you. You were being guided by, your...
No, I don't know.
Yeah, Anna, they move with
Eric.
Come on, Anna,
Eric.
say it, Anna. What they move with?
With the same thing that broke Emily's closet.
I'm so tired of being judged by you and
Okay,
your...
guys, don't fight.
Shut up, honey. This is getting good.
At least we're still breaking things.
Are we talking about sweeping again?
Yes, honey, I'm glad you're keeping up.
I'm thinking that's it, right? I've got to sit her on the clock.
Oh, yes, she's expensive.
All right, I'm starving.
Let's go.
You need to help
Let's
us?
do it.
Thanks, Anna.
Moving through the day with wisdom and love. Just start your day with a so-called dove.
I miss the swingers.
I'm going to figure out how to make everybody see the real Michael. The good Michael. It's a sweet one.
Always on the go, always on the run, always a step behind. I'm trying to get ahead, but I'm always in the back of the line. If I'm looking dead, it's 'cause I'm running out of time. Keep your chin held high, make it touch the sky, even if they're making you climb. Always on the go, always on the run, always a step behind.
Oh,